Hey guys, in this video I'm going to give you 3 biceps exercises you need to be doing but probably aren't. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Let's Get Checked. Let's Get Checked offers a whole array of tests you can do in the comfort and convenience of your own home. A lot of you may be most interested with the testosterone test. But how does Let's Get Checked work exactly? It's simple. You choose your test online and they'll send it to you in discreet packaging with next day delivery even as an option. Activate your test and take your sample in the morning. Depending on the test, it's either going to be blood, saliva, or something else. And then you return the sample with the prepaid shipping. Once the sample arrives in the laboratory, confidential results will be available from your secure online portal within 2 to 5 days. It's never been this simple to get tested. Make sure to check out the website. I'll link in the description below and use my discount code for 30% off. It's VS30. Okay, so the first exercise, we're going to do crossbody curls, really squeezing the contraction. And the reason we're going to do this is because it's going to hit the outer bicep more. And when you're just standing like this in person, when somebody sees you, that's what they're going to notice. So we really want to basically develop that a lot more. Obviously you want to develop the full biceps, but that's really going to stick out and give you a lot of attention. So the way I like to do these, by the way, again, we're going across the body and just really squeezing across the body, really squeezing, kind of like to the other shoulder, the other pec, really squeezing. And you will feel that outside part of the bicep a lot more than just your regular curls. So really just squeeze, squeeze. And that's an exercise I don't necessarily think you need to go heavy on. So you're looking at maybe 10 to 12 reps of squeeze peak contractions like that. And that's definitely going to help build the outer part of the bicep. Alright, so the second exercise is supinations. So there's 2 primary functions of the biceps. It's basically to move your arm like this or to rotate it outward. And a lot of people will actually do supination curls where you twist at the top and squeeze, which is great. But that's not what this exercise is. Basically, I like to just hold the dumbbells to the side and do that movement by itself. This is obviously going to work your forearms pretty good as well, but a lot of people do curls. Very few people do these supinations, or they might do supination curls. Another way to incorporate this, by the way, is like right after you do, like let's say either you're doing seated or you're on the incline, right after your set, when you can't really do any more curls, keep the set going by just doing these supinations until you can't do anymore. That'll add some extra stimulus to the bicep. But this movement alone, as a finisher, and you could go pretty heavy on these, you know, probably want to still do at least like 15 reps or something. You don't want to go too crazy. But this gives you a nice stretch and really finishes off the biceps. Alright, so the third exercise for biceps you're probably not doing but should. This is going to give you the most bang for the buck. Basically chin-ups, but you're not doing it for your back. You're going to stimulate your back to some degree, but you're primarily focusing on the biceps. So basically, when you're doing your back, you're really going to kind of pull those shoulders back, right? When you pull. But on these, you don't necessarily have to do that. And another thing, another tip, whenever you're working your back, you want to pull with your elbow. But on these, since we're focusing on the biceps, you want to pull with your wrist. You got to think about that, the mind-muscle connection, pulling down with the wrist, not back with the elbow. So I like to go about shoulder width or so. And just get a good stretch, you're hanging, and then just, again, pulling down with the wrists, squeeze, focus on the bicep all the way down, up, squeeze, all the way down, up, squeeze, all the way down. So that's really great for the biceps. Again, concentrate on the biceps, pull down with the wrist. If you can't do your body weight that comfortably or at all, you can always use that gym gravitron device or even use bands that will help assist you, but that is going to give you a lot of bang for the buck. In fact, if you think about gymnasts, they got like probably more developed biceps than bodybuilders because they're always pulling and hanging, doing like body weight bar work. If you guys want more fitness related and martial arts content, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm Real Viking Samurai over there.